Actually, my hey guys, it's Olivia. This is actually my second time filming this video because the first time I filmed it, I had that poster in the background, which I'm gonna blur out. You won't be able to see anyway, or I'm gonna block it. But I had it in the background and I didn't realize till I finished filming the entire video that it has my school's address on it. So, I can't exactly have that in the background of my video. Where's my phone? It's vibrating. I feel it. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about the backstory as to why I ended up needing hip surgery. Because I realized, like, I upload all these videos about my hip surgery, but, like, why did I have to get hip surgery? You know, like, what got me there? So I want this to be brief because I think it's going to be boring, and from watching my original footage, it was boring. But it's probably not gonna be brief, so I'm sorry in advance. I'm gonna, like, also, now that I'm already rambling. I'm so sorry. You do not deserve this. Now that I've watched this video, I know what I said and what I rambled about, which was unnecessary, so I'm gonna do it better this time. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. If you do enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend, turn post notifications on, you know, all that jazz. But yeah, so let's just get into the story. So I started dancing when I was 3 turning 4. So this year I was 15 turning 16, which means that I've been dancing for like 12 years. That's wild. But so I started dancing like over the summer. My mom brought me to my first dance class a week early. She got me all dressed up. If I can find a picture, I'll put it here. But she got me all dressed up, like in my leotard and my tights, my little tummy, because I was kind of a chubby kid. And she was so excited, and then she got there and it was next week and she was literally heartbroken, so we took a bunch of pictures in my leotard. Yeah, that's the story of my first dance class. Hashtag story time. So you know, it was just like, you know, like a bunch of kids take ballet, like kids take dance class. It's like whatever, you know. So I don't know how, but it stuck, and that became my thing. Like, I don't think I asked to take ballet classes. I mean, I could be wrong, maybe I did, but I really don't know. But yeah, I mean, it stuck somehow. I've gone to like 4 different dance schools, varying levels of intensity. But yeah, no, so I've mostly danced ballet, modern. I used to take hip hop when I was younger, but not my thing. Are you embarrassed? Because, you know, I am too. Yeah, we're all cringing, okay? That's yeah, that's all I'm gonna show you. But I took tap for a little while. I took a bunch of different types of dance. But so as I was growing up, it was just my thing. Like, I tried playing sports. I did softball. Do not have hand-eye coordination. I did soccer. Liked soccer, but couldn't play soccer and have time for dance. Decisions were made. Whatever. Everyone else played sports. I was like, miss me with that. Like, dance and art, an artist, you know. But so growing up a dancer, I've obviously gotten a lot of injuries, like tendonitis, ankle injuries, not fun things like that. I've been in a boot, like, I think I've been in a boot twice, and I've had a soft cast 4 times maybe. Not a fun time. And so when I was in 8th grade and I was in a dance class where the teacher was forcing us to turn out, I like didn't think much of my injury. But so I started feeling like popping in my hip. So I was like, okay, I'll just like turn out less and like hope he doesn't say anything. He didn't, and the popping went away. So I was like, oh, it's no big deal, whatever. And it kind of didn't bother me. I mean, like, once I was in 9th grade, I discovered I had like a party trick where if I sat in butterfly, you know, butterfly stretch that I can't do right now because of the hip, and I like leaned forward enough, it like made my hip like make a sound, which was my bone grinding. So not the best. And then this past September, so September 2017, I started dancing at a new dance school where I went from doing like 6 hours of dance a week to like 15 hours of dance a week. So it was a lot. it just started acting up again. Oh gosh, my posture for this entire video has been so bad. I'm so sorry. Okay, so my hip problem started acting up again. So we went to a doctor. The first doctor I went to said it was snapping hip syndrome, which is when a tendon like snaps over or into your hip joint. He was like, go to physical therapy, you'll be fine. I was like, are you sure? Like, I mean, like, I feel like my bones are grinding. I was like, I don't know, but like, I think that's what this is. He's like, no, no, you're fine. I was like, okay. So I went to physical therapy with my great physical therapist. And my pain just got worse for like 2 months. And so she looked at me, she's like, listen, like, I don't think it's snapping hip syndrome. I think it's blah, 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 blah. And one of the things she mentioned was a labral tear. So then I went back to my doctor. I was like, it got worse. He was like, we'll get you an MRI. I got the MRI. He looked at it. He's like, you have a tiny labral tear. I was like, okay, great. He's like, I'm gonna send you to this fancy guy in the city. So we went to the fancy guy in the city and he was like, I'm gonna do a CAT scan. So I did a CAT scan. Not only did I have a labral tear on both hips, I had extra bone growth on the head of my femur. So your femur is the bone that goes into your hip, in case you didn't know. And it's a ball and socket joint. So like, this is your hip, this is the femur. It's supposed to be able to move like this, right? So that means your femur is circular and then it gets skinny here and then it gets like to the big, bad, strong bone part. Mine didn't get as skinny as it should have. So like when I go like this, like bones were hitting, like it wasn't good. So he sent me to physical therapy again, because now we knew what the problem was, right? So we were like, okay, we can go to physical therapy for this current problem. So I went to physical therapy and it didn't get better. So I went back to him and I was like, listen, physical therapy did not work. And he said, so we have 2 options. One, you get a cortisone shot when it gets really bad, but that means you gotta stop dancing, because if you keep dancing, it's gonna keep getting really bad. I was like, that's not happening. He's like, okay, so then we have to get surgery. I was like, oh, okay, yes. So we scheduled it for the summer because I had a show with the dance company I was in at school that was in May. So I couldn't get surgery in March and be better by May. Like, it's like a total of 6 months recovery. So we were like, we'll have to do it over the summer after I went to a Harvard program and came back. So end of July is where we estimated it, and that's when it happened. This was very fast, so that's because I didn't want to ramble. So I'm very sorry if like my words don't make sense or I missed out on important details. But so the cause of the condition for me was partially that I was genetically susceptible to it. I have a family member who had to get their entire labrum replaced and like had the same bone growth sort of issue. So it's not something brand new to my family. And then just growing up dancing, my bones developed as I was a dancer, so things went wrong. That's what they told me, at least. But so in summary, I was a dancer. I've been dancing for 12 years. I love dance. I dance a lot. It messed up my hips. I got surgery. Yeah, I think that's it. That was a lot easier to refilm than I thought, because I wanted to get this video up today. Yeah, I wanted to get this video up today, so it's 1:23. We'll see if I can like speed edit and get this done. Thanks for watching. Stick around for some more, you know. At the end of this video, they'll like suggest you some videos that you can click on and be like, I like that one. And subscribe, hit that like button, turn post notifications on, share it with a friend, leave a comment if you have any questions that I didn't cover in this super fast history of Olivia's hip. Yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time.
Hello. Never been easy.